What's up, everybody? Happy Saturday, and welcome to a new
Nah.
Wepa Show. Woo! My brother, I am Al Mega with the one and only
Dodgy in the mix.
And you know how we do? It's another Wepa show on a Saturday night. Your favorite show about nothing and everything. So what's up, man, Mano? I hope you're feeling better this week. Because I know last week you were talking about you're a little under the weather. Because you're down.
Bouncing back, bro, bouncing back. So I think I have some form of bronchitis, but I had got COVID tested as well and I was in the negative. So I'm pretty happy about that. So I could actually go out and do stuff, even though I was a little bit under the weather.
I know I used the words down under. Before we get into the show, what do you think about that controversy about Batman going down under?
Look, I don't know. I understand some of the issues some of our fellow Crusaders were having, but wanting to share the Batman experience with their children. I totally get that. And I'm kind of on par with that because if you think about it, right, if you're a 10-year-old kid, you absolutely love Batman, but you can't read this particular book because of, I don't know, was it a book or was it a TV show? I actually don't know that much.
We've even seen the Batcock in Black Label Comics. Like, really? I mean, you guys are you saw a Batcock. You can't have him eating Toto. I mean, from what I understand, Batman ain't Jamaican because apparently they don't do that. No disrespect to my fellow Jamaicans, but I understand. So, look, it was popping.
Yeah, look, and to be frank, I think that if they had a different character, like maybe another character like Batman, it might have made more sense. But
if Nightwing was eating Batgirl, it would be all right.
Or would it be like Bat Hero or someone like that, like a completely different character?
Apparently, there's a whole different type of Bat Hero in that sandwich universe. Wepa.
but look. But all in all, like, I'm not against it. It's probably just not something I'd be really into. Just like the sex scene in what was it? The Killing Joke. Like it was really unnecessary, but like I didn't hate it, but it was kind of like, it wasn't really that necessary. I don't know.
Batman was hitting Batgirl hard, and that I don't know, man. I know because of the comics that felt so kind of pedophilic to me. I'm sorry, my opinion on it. It didn't feel right coming from the narrative of comics, even though in that sense it was adult, but it's like he kind of like taught her that shit when she was in her teens, sicko shit.
Exactly. But I'm not that against it. It's just not my cup of tea. But that's my thoughts. What about you, Al? What are your thoughts? Are you all for it?
Yeah, man, I don't give a shit. It's just comics, people. It's entertainment. Get over it, bro. It's a fictitious character, Ian Bacalao. I mean,
he's diving into the cat cave.
I like arepas, I like bacalaitos. It's all good, shit, bro. I mean, the Catwoman needs to be happy too.
Batman, that was perfect.
Holy shit. Can he? I mean, how does Batman prepare for this situation? Does he put like a weight on his tongue?
He's coughing up fur balls.
Oh shit, bro. Wepa.
Yeah. But bro, I gotta ask you, my man, there's some what's happening with the comic crews? Anything new happening?
Oh my god, this has actually been a great week for Comic Crew. Monday I found out that through FeedSpot we hit number 12 from 25, up in the ranks for best comic book news website. So thank you to on that, and that traffic and checking out the incredible articles created by my amazingly talented team. So much love. And also found out the other day that we also won a Business Excellence Award. Acquisition International for also best comic book type blog site. So thank you for that support and that vote of confidence behind us that man, not that I need the validation. I know we cool. I know we got the
Yeah.
business like everybody else, but just to have that though, it does feel good, and so thank you to everyone that visits the site and supports the site and retweets our stuff and shares our stuff and comment. It means a lot, and bottom of my heart, I truly appreciate it. Many blessings, for real. It's been a great week.
That's fantastic news, bro. Congratulations.
I'm just proud. I'm just proud. This has been a long journey, and it's great to see, how far we've come along thus far.
Yeah, so in saying that, we've got some news that we just would like to share with everyone. So one of the big pieces of news that was dropped by Australian creator, who's kind of like the new Bendis when it comes to comics, like he's everywhere. But the thing is, he's made his mark. He did kind of like dive into a bit of Marvel. He did, X-Men Red, the all new, all different Wolverine. Now he's dropped over to DC where he's doing Nightwing. He's doing the new Batman Detective, which is based in the 1800s England, as well as he's be doing Superman very, very soon. And then he's just put this out there. I mean, the dude's a journeyman. Like, he's delving both into Marvel and DC. So Dark Ages looks like it's set in the Dark Ages with medieval times. So I'm actually intrigued to see what this story is going to look like, because I'm looking at Spider-Man right here in the foreground, and he looks almost like the standard Spider-Man. So I don't know if he's like time traveling or whatnot. But yeah, this actually looks really interesting.
It definitely does. This actually, folks, for you guys that are interested in this particular book, this is actually number 1 of 6, so it's a limited series by Tom, and of course with art and cover, as you see, by Iban Coelho. So, yep, I mean, this was actually foreshadowed apparently in last year's Free Comic Book Day X-Men. So, if you want to comiccrusaders.com, and you could see the press release all about this book that will be hitting stand on September 1st.
Yeah. So I just intrigued, like, and I'm saying that word a lot, but the character on the left-hand side, the big dude in the back, I'm not sure who that's meant to be. Whether it be like the Thing or the Juggernaut, I actually have no idea. So, like, I can see, we've got Invisible Woman. You can see her on the left, and on the right we have Black Panther. On the very top, obviously, that's Iron Man. So I'm really needing to know who that big guy is. Maybe that's the reason why I got to read it.
It looks like a Sentinel to me.
It could be Nimrod, right?
Yeah, like a reprogrammed Sentinel. It's kind of what it looks like.
Yeah. So again, but Nimrod is a time traveling Sentinel, so we never know that these guys might actually be time traveling. So, got it. Yeah, like,
why not?
And I think Tom does a really good job with his, his one-off stories or ones that don't really dive into the continuum. So, in saying that, like, we look at Deceased, the fans love that. I haven't actually personally read it, but I know that it's got a lot of hype. People are loving it. So I'm hoping that the Dark Ages is in another story which it doesn't really touch any continuum, like no timelines. It's just a one-off, one-off story. So definitely intrigued to see that one. And we okay. So the reason why I put this up here, because this is one of my all-time favorite movies. And have you seen it, Al?
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Of course, there's an iconic scene in that shit that's really disturbing.
100%. And for those of you who see this poor deer with a gun pointed to its head, so it doesn't actually have anything to do with the movie in terms of the deer. The deer is just basically about the man who hunts deers.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's just the person, but the story is probably one of the greatest stories I've ever watched in a movie. Couldn't imagine what life would have been like being someone of like it was a small Russian American community who are still working the steel mills, and they just hunt on the weekends. I mean,
Yeah,
like
right.
we don't hunt in Australia, but for me, that's the nearest thing to hunting would be fishing, and it kind of has that feel when you see them all go in the car and they just drive out into the vast wilderness. And that's the reason why I love America so much, because when I went for a drive with the 13th Crusader, and he lives sort of like out in the forest area. He doesn't consider it a forest because he still thinks he's in the city. But for me, it was like a forest. Like I was looking at all the green grass and the tall trees.
Definitely more country. And a
Yeah,
forest is more country. Well, I would
yeah,
consider it with horses
yeah.
and
But
all over the place.
yeah, true. But man, it was beautiful, and like that just reminded me of this here, the Deer Hunter. So the Deer Hunter is probably one of the best movies I've ever seen. I
I'm
still
pretty,
watch it, and I
I'm pretty sure you wear a chastity belt though if you were a deer hunter in this film.
yeah, and I make sure I wear my plaid as well, plaid shirts. I have to.
I'll shit on myself. You ain't touching me, but I stink, bro. I shit myself.
All right. So move on to the next slide, because this here is actually the tin cover. So that's the image that you see there on the left is the actual OG image that we see in the movie. I mean, that's pretty.
It's
Yeah,
nice. It's kind of thin. Very nice.
yeah. It's a tin case. So yeah, I don't know, man. Like I just love this. So this is coming through a company called Savi, Z or Z A V V I, and you can buy it through them. They're a UK based shop. They'd probably be cheap to ship to the US, so cheaper than Australia, that's for sure. But thankfully, we got a Zavi here as well in Oz, so definitely worth a check out if you really like to collect like DVD covers or Blu-ray. Like I'm not much of a DVD person nowadays, but I think for this movie, this would probably be one of the exceptions. Or I'd love a tin poster, man.
The DVD. Amazing
Yeah.
it Blu-ray nowadays, folks.
I know, right?
You're dating yourself, Dodgy. You sound like an old man. A DVD. What is that contraption? All right.
How do I turn it on? How do I take the CD out of the cover?
Oh wow, that's the interior of the tin.
That's the interior, right?
Wow.
Holy shit! Yeah,
that's
very iconic.
Yeah, that's the fucked up scene. All right. Holy shit.
Yeah, it really is, man.
Oh!
So we'll move on to the next slide. So yes, pick up the ante here with the Dark Side of the Ring, episode 7, the Dynamite Kid.
What an episode!
And, yeah, I know, right? What did you follow the Dynamite Kid when you were younger?
I love Dynamite Kid and the Davy Boys British Bulldogs. You know what I mean? You know, that was one of my favorite and iconic tag teams. I was not aware of this very disturbing history. Again, I'm one of those few people in the world, controversial, that's able to separate the man from the personal life, the talent from the personal, if you will.
Yeah, exactly.
Way that he was an amazing fucking wrestler. And definitely, Dynamite, yeah. Why? Because he was explosive. I mean, that's some shit. He really was. There's this little guy from England, like wrestling on that Japanese Mexicano level with movement. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't see that many white boys, British folks especially, move like he did.
Exactly.
So I mean, it's crazy to learn his journey and everything that transpired. I mean, to think that there was matches that we watched them. I'm pretty sure you watched those matches where apparently, he shouldn't have been wrestling.
I know.
Right? I mean,
yeah.
I mean, like when he lost to Brett, I know I was watching that. So when he lost to the Heart Foundation, isn't that crazy how connected they are to the Heart Foundation and the
exactly. Yeah, they married him and Brett married two sisters. It's crazy,
right? I mean, but what's even crazier, him pointing a fucking shotgun at his wife. God damn.
Yeah, dragging her by the hair and shit. Like, oh man, that's just so wrong. But yeah, but it's true what Mick Foley said, that he's got that little man syndrome. So he
Yeah.
was fighting wrestlers almost double his size and actually putting on a goddamn show. If you think about nowadays, we've got guys like Kurt Angle. He may not, he's still pretty solid, but he's not that big. If you compare him against The Undertaker,
Oh yeah, absolutely not.
big size difference, but he can go toe to toe with The Undertaker. Do you know what I mean? Like, just insane. It was, but in saying that too, like what he did to Mick Foley's jaw, like that was pretty messed up.
What about what he did to the Rougeau, to Jacques Rougeau?
Yeah.
He used to hate that motherfucker. I hated that bastard back in the day. I couldn't stand his attitude. But damn, to find out, I gotta understand it's wrestling, it's just an act and shit.
Yeah.
Yo, to find out this mother like smacked the shit out of him, and then homie got revenge.
Yeah, he got revenge on a entirely different level, right?
Bro, he smacked his teeth out. He said his teeth.
Yeah. Yeah, and his old man told him to get a bunch of quarters.
Right? His own dad, like, yo, get a bunch of quarters. I mean, you know what's crazy though? That both of them are actually gone because Davey Boy passed on not too long ago. Either look at Matilda. Remember Matilda, man?
Mm. Yeah, but I was into wrestling much later, so I only knew Davey Boy Smith as the British Bulldog. I didn't know about the British Bulldogs, plural. So yeah, it's kind of sad though that he lost that title as the British, one of the British Bulldogs. But
yeah,
but I guess he went on and did his own thing. But I just wish that he got help, kind of like what Chris Benoit needed. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I think all those concussions over the years just really, basically terminated his well-being. Really.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, mental illness is serious, and massive concussions like that are definitely, and the use of steroids at the same time.
Yeah.
I mean, you cannot expect mental stability, to be honest.
Exactly.
I'm not an expert on this by no means, but I'm just saying that that combination right there, you cannot expect good things to happen. You know what I mean?
No, of course, man, of course. And it's just really, really sad the way it just ended. I mean, they couldn't even operate on his leg because there was like too much scar tissue. So they're like, I'm sorry.
To fuck up your body at such an early age, though, because he was in this situation and it's very early, like mid 30s.
Yeah,
that's young.
Yeah, 100%. Like some wrestlers are still going into their 50s.
I mean, look at him. Homies in his 60s and still doing his thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. So man, it's just really, really sad, man, how he just died so young. And I mean,
he made up with his older daughter, which is pretty cool. At least on a personal level. I wish that his other kids could have seen that. But again, it's a difficult situation because they hurt their mother. So, I get that too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
I can't sympathize too much because, he was an asshole.
100%.
Unfortunately. But I loved his in-ring skill. I would never say and he was a great performer, great wrestler, and he kept me entertained as a kid. So salute, brother. Rest in peace, and I wish things could have been better for you.
I loved how one of his daughters imitated his voice.
Oh, right.
She goes, "Watch me."
Right.
You can perform in the ring at that size. Just watch me.
Yeah, Hey, exactly. Yeah, to think that he came up with his face half cut off apparently one night. His poor daughter. Yeah. Imagine the fear.
Yeah. All right, we'll move on to the next slide now.
Oh,
so so Bad Batch. I actually to be frank, I stopped watching it about 4 weeks ago, And because I've been sick, I was running out of things to watch. So I thought, oh, I'll give Bad Batch another look. The reason why I stopped watching it, and I'll be honest with you, is the fact that Omega was too frustrating to deal with because, just having that little kid in the scene.
Yeah.
And it just kind of ruined it for me because I kind of felt the show was going a bit too kiddie type.
Yeah.
Not so serious. Like the first episode was freaking amazing. So I went back and I just binge watched from episode 4 to episode 7. And I got to say, it was a big mistake just not continuing to watch it because I love the leading up, even up to episode 8. I absolutely loved it. It's so it got so much better. Just got to take the time and just watch it through. And I absolutely loved it. The character developments were amazing. How their chips got compromised and they had to get them removed.
Yeah.
Like that episode was really, really deep, but I loved it.
I agree. This is a good show, but I am with you, and even to present day, I cannot stand Omega. I understand it's a cartoon show, but please give the adults something. We don't need a kid in every fucking show. They get very fucking annoying really quick. Like I even think, and again, this is me saying this shit. I'm just fucking around, maybe not, right? But Ellen and Steve Harvey always promoting kids. That's a little weird to me. I don't like that shit. Let kids be kids, and can we have some fun shows? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to accuse you by anything. I'm just saying it's a little weird. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and look, and I agree, but I actually found that once you look beyond that, the show is very decent. And in the last episode, especially the second last episode, included Fennec Shand. She was in the Mandalorian, and I loved how the actress, I can't remember her name, but she was the voice, and actually the appearance of the character looked like a younger version of her. So I was pretty stoked to see that. And I was like, yeah, okay, this has got my attention. I'm enjoying this a lot more. But the last episode, though, included a character who's going to be in the next slide. We just have a quick look. His name is not McBain, not Bane from Batman, but Cad Bane. So Cad Bane was actually the antagonist in the last episode, and he kidnaps Omega. Spoiler alert: if you haven't watched it, I'm really sorry, but you should have watched it already. So I don't. Just email me your complaint, and we'll talk about it later. Anyway, so Cad Bane was in the last episode. What are your thoughts on him, bro? I think he's a pretty dope character.
Oh no, he's mad cool. This little robot is a little shit. I would love to kick the hell out of it. Try my hand at a field goal with it. But yeah, he's a badass character, presenting himself as such on the show, and I dug it. He's a bounty hunter, so hopefully, maybe with that new storyline going on, that war of the bounty hunters, maybe we get a story with him and everybody else going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know he's going to appear in the book of Boba Fett, so he might appear in that at some point. Oh,
I'm sure he will. Why not?
But I mean, you know what I like about it? He has that kind of that Clint Eastwood feel to him.
That's an alien Clint Eastwood. Yeah, this is the man with no name but an alien.
He's got two names.
He's awesome though. Yeah, he's a great character, very westerny. His whole approach. I mean, motherfucker is really quick with the side guns. So yeah, don't watch it.
Exactly. And we move on to the next slide because we get to see his first app in comics.
Oh god damn! Already?
Yeah.
Motherfucker! Wow, that's quick.
Yeah, I know, right? January 2021. It was potentially multiple bounty hunters to show up in the book of Boba Fett. So he's probably going to be in that show as well. But imagine a live action version of him. Like, that'd be so cool. That would be so cool.
Look at this book, January 2021. Like, are you serious? That's when it came out?
Yeah.
And already? Wow.
Yeah, insane, right? But it's a nice looking cover, though. I must admit.
Anything with Darth Maul is gonna look fucking dope.
Yeah, I know. Especially when it looks like Ray Park, right? Fuck, he looks awesome, man. As Darth Maul.
This is a great looking cover. You ain't fucking lying, bro. I would love this the poster too.
Yeah, I know. As a poster, it would be dope, man. All right, so move on to the next guy. So, Loki hit Disney Plus earlier in the week, so it was pretty stoked to see this episode. It actually had that fun feel to it, like you think about a movie like The Rock when Nicolas Cage has Sean Connery. Sean Connery was a former con artist. No one can trust him. And they just tag him along. That's what it felt with this. It actually gave Loki a little bit of power because he knows he knows the methods to the madness of the villain he's facing, and the other people in the TVA just don't trust him. But that just made it more exciting. Like, I love that. Like, what were your thoughts, Al?
No, I love it, man. This is a great show. I knew this is gonna be one of my favorites because it has such a dark humor attached to it as well.
you and the dark humor.
Yeah, but I love it. You crack up several times on some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
It's low key. I mean, even Mr. Wilson is doing an amazing job on it. I mean, it's Mobius. That's
yeah.
I mean, dude, these dudes have a magic to them, and they really bounce off each other really well, and it makes for an entertaining show.
Yeah,
I mean, dropping on Wednesdays, yo, thank you. Something to watch during the middle of the week. Thank God.
I know, right? Tell me about it. You got Bad Batch on Friday, and then you have Loki on Wednesdays.
Disney. What we getting on Mondays, bro? They bring us the full pack. Fuck, right?
I know, right? So give us something, or bring a new series of the Gargoyles. Like, that would be long overdue.
That would be awesome, bro. And look at him. Oh shit! Really? That's when the first Loki female appeared.
Yeah. And look at that same era. I remember those annuals. They included a trading card that were polybagged.
Yes, you're right. Wow, 55 on the high already. Wow.
Yeah, and it's going up.
Yeah, but this is an older book, so I would kind of anticipate that from this. Like, okay, this may be a little bit harder to get than that last book that's already even $10 higher and just came out this year.
Yeah, well, I mean, this came out in 92.
That's what I'm saying. This is 92, but that other joint came out in this year in January, and a $10 difference on the high. I mean, was that other one less print than this? I mean,
I don't know. I think these books were basically like dollar bin overload. Like these, they would have had hundreds of these in the dollar bins.
Well, absolutely. Yeah, guys, remember that. Don't sleep on any 90s dollar bin 50-cent books. Go to the box, pick up a stack, go home. Trust me.
And then just pray that you can invest them in the future. I mean, shit. If I held on to all my books that I sold 10 years ago, oh my gosh.
Stop it, bro. Me too. And I would have been able to buy a house by now.
I know, right?
Hey, I'm going to interview the big homie on Monday too, folks. Watch it out right this very channel on Monday at noon. We're going to talk to him all about the Spawn universe and the expansion, finally, of the Spawn mythos that he's been like teasing like since issue 240 something, really.
I know, right? Far out. Long overdue. So the reason why I just put this book up here, because we did touch on the variant covers last week, especially the J. Scott Campbell. So I've just managed to get my my covers. I'm getting those issued next week. So I'm pretty excited about that. But through my local comic book store, of course. So please support your local comic book store. Yes, so I don't want to go too deep into this, but this book is coming out. So if you are watching this and if you want to, hit up your local comic book store, please go pick it up because this is coming on a new comic book day. Just jump on to the next slide, bro, because we've got some other books we'd like to share in new comic book. So this is Pride Month. Yeah, this is actually a really beautiful looking cover. The reason why I chose this one out of all the other variants because this reminded me of that. You remember back in the mid '80s, the 25th
Yeah,
anniversary cover? Yeah, had
this
those wraparound.
right here. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I love that. Like all these books now are actually creating value, whereas back in the day they were like quarter bin,
Oh yeah.
right? But now
Now
they're
everybody
picking up
wants
value.
those.
Yeah.
But the whole thing is that people are so crazy. It's between direct and newsstand editions and whatnot during that era.
Mm.
What's rarer because apparently during that era, the direct edition was a lot less than the newsstand, I believe, or the other way
Yeah.
around. And it's like, they're hot right now. Either or,
Yeah,
collect.
exactly. If you just why not get both?
Wait,
That's
listen.
that's my principle.
Did
Get
that.
both.
I did that. I mean, I just happened to find them at random, but like with those Captain Americas that I showed you, I had both direct and newsstand on my key. So,
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just jealous. And yeah, this one I was so this is Stray Dogs. Let me remove the banner I've got here. So Stray Dogs #1 has that Scream 2 feel to it. So I actually really like this cover. Actually, this one really stuck out to me. I was like, yeah.
And it's just crazy how big and popular this book is because it's taken that twist finally to the horror turn that it was always meant to be. So people were expecting a cutesy book because look at these little doggies, so cute, right?
Yeah, I know, right?
Shit, it's twisted.
Yeah, it's like who do you trust? Who's the killer? Nobody knows.
Yeah, you got Tony Fleeks. I know he's been in the industry for a minute, and I'm happy that he's getting the attention he deserves with this. Trish Forstner, Brad Simpson, Tony Rodriguez. Kick-ass team right here, bro. Rock out. You guys are definitely killing it with it. Salute.
Absolutely.
Ooh,
okay.
Oh, check this out. Really?
Yeah. So this is the Epic Collection. So this is Mutant Genesis. So it does include X-Men #1 to 3 from that was the last run with Jim Lee and Chris Claremont. So, but it's got other stories prior and after that as well. And one of them was X Factor because this X Factor cover was probably one of my favorite covers. My only critique, I just wish that Cyclops didn't have that stupid little V-neck line above the X because I kind of think the X was sufficient. But other than that, the Will Spataccio cover here was just like this kind of modernized X-Men or X Factor, in particular Cyclops, because Cyclops was always wearing that, that headset or that headpiece that just covered his hair. And finally we get to see those beautiful brown locks. So now we can see that beautiful hair of his. And he just looks amazing there. And teaming up with the Inhumans, who we probably wouldn't have pictured being an ally to the X-Men or appearing in an X-Men book. So this was pretty exciting to see them just combine their forces and team up. And I mean, just an iconic cover, man. Beautiful cover.
And I forgot to show this before when you were talking about the Long Halloween. Boom. The tray. Look at this. This is complete.
Oof.
And this is also a first edition.
Yeah, wow. It's got the original OG logo as well. How about on the spine? Has it got the OG spine as well? Okay, so there's no like emblem or anything. Okay, but still pretty awesome.
But this is what's crazy. Dodgy, I just found out that this book is apparently a rare graphic. This is the first print of the Infinity Gauntlet, and this is like chromed out. Even the side is too, as you can see. You see that?
Yeah, and it's got the 90s logo as well.
Yeah, and bro, apparently this book is like people are buying this like for $100 easy. I'm like, this is rare. I didn't even know this.
What does the in it say? So in the first, second, or the first and second page, does it have like a timeline?
I mean, I've hardly ever opened this. I've never really opened. Let me see. This is originally published in magazine form. Originally Gauntlet plus this is first print, bro. First printing August 1992. This is the first printing, the first time that Infinity Gauntlet got released on graphic. Right. If anybody's interested in the book, though, send me your offers, man. Somebody that gives me a good offer, this is yours. This shit is mint, as you could tell.
Shit.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. What do you think, bro? Yeah, I got some good, I got some good shit here. Trust me. Hey. Oh shit, I don't have it out. I even got the first appearance of the Dracula Batman version in hardcover.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, that
Okay.
so the hardcover Elseworlds. So again, if you got folks interested, or you any guys are hardcover collector, let me know. And Dodgy, I
Mhm.
think that is a segment we need to do soon too. A shout out to my boy Hanzo, but he's the omnibus king, and he hit me up the other day. He's like, I would
The
love to come.
Omni Boss.
Yeah, he says I want to come on to Now Wepa and show you what I pick up every week because Dodgy, you're not gonna meet a collector like this. So if you want to do that, maybe
Right.
next week you could have him on, or the week after rather. He's gonna
Okay.
last.
Yeah. Definitely, I'm down.
You have no idea what he got. If like you love collections, yeah, you ain't seen shit yet. Yeah, but this is
Alright.
great. Before we move on though, this epic collection, is it similar to the Marvel Essentials? Are these like black and white, or these are in color?
No, these are colored. I actually have an Epic Collection book of the Fantastic Four. Let me find it. Here we go. So it has a similar.
Okay,
This is an Epic Collection, right?
but it is color though. It's not. It looks so much like the Essentials, but it's
Yeah,
colored.
but it's colored, and it's actually a bit more pricier than your standard. But bro, look at the amount of pages in here,
I love it.
and they're not glossy. They
It's,
actually are like traditional paper,
so it is like the Essentials, just colored. That's all it
just
is.
colored. Yeah, but I think the coloring is more modernized. See, as you'll see here, like
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 100. Yes, I
yeah,
see
so
what you
it's
mean.
actually more modern coloring. So it doesn't really have the the little blotch dots or things like that. And I do love it, right? Because this one here, I got this because it's about the Thanos and Galactus and Silver Surfer. And as you'll see here is volume 3.
Okay.
So they don't actually put a number on the front or on the side because that ruins it if you're a collector, right? Because if you just get a number and say
Yeah.
you've only got volume 3, then you just have to think, well, why don't you have 1 and 1 and 2 and 4 and whatnot? So I like how the numbering is just here. So as a someone who'd like to go back and archive and read the other trades, you sort of don't have an incomplete collection here. You could just settle just for this one book. So I really like it.
So don't do
Yeah.
the Essentials because the Essentials are numbered. That means that would drive you crazy.
Yeah, exactly. And then you got to go back and you got to buy them all. Like, nah, that's the
I
thing.
did that. I bought
Yeah.
all the Hulks. I have Essential Hulk up to number 6, and these are like Bible, black and white, traditional. I mean,
Yeah, I've got
look
the
at it.
Punisher like that. Yeah, the Punisher
Look at
Essential.
the thickness
Yeah.
on this. But
I know,
all black
right?
and white, beautiful content. Okay.
Yeah, it really is. Especially if you just want to go and just like read, don't care about the quality or the story overall.
I want to finish my Hulks, man, because I even got the DVDs from. Yeah, these are bootleg folks. Look at that, from the 60s
Nice.
and the 80s.
Wow. Nice.
I got old shit here, bro, because I'm an old motherfucker. Yeah, bro. So, all right, let's get back to it, right? So we got this awesome X-Men. You bastard, you might make me buy that. Oh shit!
Hey, and now it's time
for the
man.
It's the one and only Bob Vereen. How you doing, bro?
What's going on, guys? How are you?
All right, brother.
Jolly good.
You doing good?
I am doing the jolly.
The jolly.
The jolly good.
I can't complain. How are you feeling, Dodgy?
Pretty good, my man. Good to see you here. I'm excited for what you've got.
You're excited? Well, we got some fun stuff to talk about, both big and small.
Epa.
So let's get that screen share, blah, 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 up. And
so how is it to be Wolverine and retired?
It's okay, I guess. I'm doing what I can one day at a time. Let's see.
Nice.
You're the best at what you do, kiddo. And let
Exactly.
the world why. Oh, I saw this shit. Yeah, man. This looks
Nice.
So we got the Hasbro retro card Sandman. I think it looks okay. It almost looks like a Happy Meal figure to me, but that's just my opinion. Like I think the Diamond Select is probably the best version
Oh, yeah, of course.
of the figure. But
they
like,
used it. How come they got the same props as the Diamond Select joint or whatever that was?
well, I mean, they kind of do, and then they kind of don't.
But that sand ball is definitely like on par with the one that the other joints got.
Yeah, I mean, they don't look as sculpted as nicely as those.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
But
and I think, yeah, I totally get you, Bobo. Like, it just doesn't look.
I'm not trying to crap on it. It doesn't. I don't know. It just doesn't hit me.
Yeah, same.
I got this one. You see? There you go.
See, that one looks day and night better.
Yeah. And which one's that? Is that the original?
The Marvel Select is it, Bubble? What was it?
Yeah, it's the Marvel Select.
Oh, it's the Marvel Select. Yeah, of course.
But I mean,
I don't like the head. I like the replaceable head though. That's pretty great.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. I wish he was a little more angry though. He's kind of
true.
Head, like
he looks like.
So, are you trying to tell us that he needs to look more like a Karen?
Yes, more like Karen, less like guy.
So you're not allowed in here unless you wear a mask. What?
I need him to look less like the guy who gets his lunch food taken from a bully every day, and more like a Karen.
Yeah. This is angry little kid. All right, here's my 50 cents.
I guess, guys.
Oh.
Yeah, remember, Butthead, we're going to be back tomorrow. Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
Okay, I'll make sure I got that $1 for you.
I'll bring some extra lunch for you.
I start packing 2 lunches at that point. One for them and one for me.
I would take a shit in a sandwich, bag it up, and be like, sure, you want my lunch?
Oh, God. I can't fault you.
That would be historic. I would probably get beat up. That would be historic and legendary.
Well, I can't fault you for that. So,
all right.
And then NECA teased their Wolfman figure.
Oh, that's me before I shave.
That's the Universal joints.
Yeah, they have the Frankenstein out now at Walmart. I haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna just wait for it to go up for standard pre-order after Target gets it first, or Walmart gets it first, and then afterwards it comes up for everyone.
Miss the American Target.
There's no rush on getting this guy. Dodgy, you'll have your chance to get these if you want them.
One day, Dodgy, I promise.
No, they'll be up for pre-order like in the next month.
Okay.
So they hit Target first, and then after Target, then usually they go up everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So he looks pretty cool. I'm excited to see what he comes with.
Yeah,
that will be really cool. And then from Diamond, we got this.
I like that
gallery Hawkman statue.
Yeah. Ooh, Hawkman, you mean Hawkeye?
Or yeah, sorry, Hawkeye. I don't know why I said Hawkman. It's so weird. Too many Hawks. There's Hawk and Dove. There's Hawkeye, Hawkman.
These fucking bastards.
Husband Hawk.
Yeah, see? Too many Hawks. And then we have this premiere.
Oh,
that's fire. That's fire.
Wow. You know when I saw your smaller image, I thought that was a ship from
Star Trek.
Yeah,
I did too. When I kept going back to it, like Star Trek. Oh no, that's the Silver Surfer.
Wow. Seriously, that's just like.
I think this is a $300 piece.
And you can tell how he moves on the surfboard based on his position. The movement is very fart powered.
Yes, yes, it's all that gases elements from that crappy Fantastic Four movie. Not the
Apparently
newest one,
Galactus
but the
made
one
him
before that.
It's a combination of methane and Kirby Crackle.
Yes.
Oh shit, bro. That crackle is popping. Apparently, man.
Oh boy.
But I love the stand too. How it's got that cosmic. You know, it could have been
Element,
like a simple clear. It could be simple and clear, but I think the blue lining to give it that cosmic feel to it is just amazing. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a beautiful piece.
It is.
And then these went up for pre-order this week.
I say it is. That's a fire set, bro. You getting your hands on that, Bobo?
Yeah, it wasn't cheap.
Yeah, I have to. He goes, I have to.
I had to. Like, yeah,
That's
it was
fire.
$420.
Ooh, 420
Plus shipping.
What a number they chose.
I know, it was kind of funny.
Thing just looks amazing.
Because you gotta be 420 to buy it.
And-
I mean, look at
And
all
includes
shit.
Herbie.
Body and all that. You see that? That's so fucking cool. And
Right?
look, it's Herbie. It's Herbie.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Look,
Check that
Shanika.
out.
Shit. Does that increase the value of Reed Richards' price, or is it the standard?
It's all one set.
It's a
Oh, it's
set.
all one set.
It's a
20.
set. It will come in a
You don't buy them
deluxe.
individually.
It will come in a
see.
deluxe tin.
10?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Check that out. Holy shit.
Damn, you got to show us, man, when you get it, bro. I'd love to see it.
It'll be like a year out, but
Well, hopefully we'll be around till then.
No. Well, they look great. Look at Sue. Why isn't she invisible, bro?
well, the prototype is because these are digital renderings.
I want to see her invisible.
Yeah, you can't see. Yeah, you wouldn't have to see.
Hey, it's
the-
into an empty spot where Sue should be. Well, she's invisible, motherfuckers. What do you want?
Yeah, but I like the force field.
Oh.
Woo!
That looks fire. Look at all those that shit set up.
Looks fire.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Right? What? No pun intended.
The base lights up. This section.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's a gassy motherfucker too, apparently.
Yeah. So, all that Kirby
Wait.
crackle.
Wait, yo, bro, if the Human Torch farted, bro, would that be like a nuclear explosion, like going supernova? Especially
Could be.
It'd
Could
be like a
be.
Bunsen burner.
oh shit, a little bit. Yeah, I'm not gonna be putting shit near his ass to get warmed up. Can you imagine that?
But if you
Yeah,
want to heat
if
up
the
the,
Human Torch is Taco Bell is
got
the
some
rap
marshmallows, you could definitely heat those up.
s'mores. Come over here, you motherfucker. I wanna
It's
make
a
some s'mores.
smorgasbord.
Hey, oh,
Whoa.
Oh shit! Now I've got the runs. Oh god.
oh my god.
Anyway.
And then
Oh wow,
Oh.
that looks great. That looks fantastic. Yeah.
so he
that-
comes
that-
with the trench coat and the glasses and the hat.
oh, with the
comes-
trench coat?
He
He's
comes
got
with
the fashion trench coat. Get out.
Yeah.
He's got to. You just got to have the trench coat.
And then he's got the alternate heads. This light post bends, so you make it look like he's. And I think this bends too. I'm not 100% sure on that.
Oh, cool.
That is amazing.
Good man. Dope, man.
Oh no,
Good.
the beam does bend. If I just read it better.
Okay.
Well,
Hey, you know how to read.
what are the two sparky things at the top? What are they? What are they meant to be for? Is
They're
that like-
calling those punch effects.
More Kirby Crackle.
It's clobbering time.
Yeah.
That's what I say when I poop.
Oh, Poor toilet.
Everybody at work knows when I say it's clobbering time, it's time for me to go take a number 2.
That means wait an hour after Bobo comes out to use the restroom, folks.
Well, I work at home now, so it doesn't matter.
Oh shit, Mrs. Bobo, I'm so sorry.
And then Dodgy brought this up in the chat.
Hey.
We're gonna talk some Space
Oh.
Jam figures.
It's Space Jam.
Yeah, because I've seen those. They're made by a company I'm not familiar with. I think it was like Moose something.
Yeah, I don't know anything about them. They're new to the world for me.
To the world, they got this license.
Well, I mean, they could have been around, but they weren't on my radar for anything.
No,
so.
me neither. I was like, huh? Because I remember I was collecting the OG Space Jam figures from way back in '95.
I had a friend who lived down the street who had some of those. They looked pretty cool. They had nice sculpts.
Yeah, they did, but they just had no articulation at all. But they were pretty cool.
What's up? Comics are fun. What's popping, bro? And
Hey.
here it says that Space Jam is at Walmart.
Yeah, I saw them at our local Target yesterday, and I was like, okay, these look pretty cool. So I don't know if I'd buy any, but I don't know. I was looking at Marvin the Martian, and I thought he looked pretty amazing. He's like one of my favorite characters.
I think he looks the best of the bunch.
So yeah, Bob, I think so too. My question here is then on the speculation end of this, do you think any of these will have any further monetary value outside of what they're currently worth? You know, if you buy them, does it have that collectability, or is this just something for a fan to have on their shelf, open box?
I think it's more for a fan to have. I mean, you never know with anything could change, but like these are not geared towards an adult collectible.
Okay.
These are definitely geared towards kids, as they should be.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if don't get me wrong. I mean, LeBron James is super popular depending on who you talk to, or you hate him depending on who you like and whatnot. But I don't know what the market's going to be. I'm sure Warner Brothers will release more Martian the Manhunter figures or Marvin the Martian figures.
Marvin. Big Marvin, bro.
Yeah, but you never know, because with the card speculators as well, like, you know, trading cards are very hard to come by nowadays, especially what I'm reading at like Walmart and Target, is that they're not selling them.
Did you see what Lucas shared? That football set that, you know, was available at Walmarts and Targets for $24.99, $29.99 in the high end. But if you go on the internet, people selling those for $4.19 a pop. The same box. I mean, this market is insane right now.
When it pops, it's going to hurt real bad too.
You think?
Yeah, it really will.
This is going to be pretty bad.
See, I say the same thing. I feel that we're living in the era of the 90s again and didn't learn from the mistake.
We didn't. All the speculators moved on to other things.
Yeah.
They've all cross-pollinated and messed up everything else.
And now they've moved back to this, heating things up. I mean, bro, how is it? For example, me as the comic book collector, you have second and third prints that are valued higher than a first print. Like, are you fucking out of your mind? Really?
Yeah.
Dudes is a little bit insane there. No,
I know, right?
No disrespect, but I'm just saying that for me, there's a little bit out there. I don't want no fucking second, third print and paying top dollar. Fuck out of here. If it ain't first, I don't want it.
I mean, you think about it, right? The first print is sold out because it was popular and there's not enough to go around. So second and third print means that this book was successful the first time around, but yet I still don't understand why they're more valuable unless it adds something new in the story, or if they've got a prime writer or something, I was like a prime artist to draw the second or third print. But yeah, I don't get it, man.
Even then, I mean, those are overproduced. Once it's sold out, they overproduce the second and the third. Like, and yet they try to hold the valuation because the CGC and slabbing. I think the slabbing shit is also nonsense. No disrespect to CGC, PTX. I know y'all do your thing, but that's just not for me. I'm not that type of collector. I'm not paying for a book that I can never open in my fucking life, because if not, it's going to lose valuation. Fuck you. I got my book, read it once, and I have it. Trust me, it's a fucking 9.6, 9.8.
Yeah, the comic side's even crazier. But like, even if you look at the toy market,
toys are insane.
There's so much stuff being made. Literally anything you can think of probably got a license on it, just about at this point.
Well, except Mad Max. God damn it! My brother found the old school Mad Max toy somehow, and he got the whole shit.
No,
you know. Except the legendary, the car that can't be found because they're only very fair. But he has the figure line, and you know, he teases me all the time, like, "Oh, look what I got," and you're the fan, like, you bastard. Don't make me fucking rob you. I will rob you, my brother. I love you, brother, but
damn, don't have to get hot about it.
It's Mad Max, and he teases me, that bastard. Not for real though. See, that's a line that I would love to see. Come back and do some cool shit. I want to see the Interceptor. I want to have that shit. You know what I mean? And yo, look at that. There's a question here for all of us. What grading company does the Euro fans use? Is there a European company that's like a CGC or CBCS? Do we know that? Or must they use an American-owned company for that type of
I feel like Johnny might know that answer better than anyone.
Yeah, someone based in the UK.
Yeah, right.
Because I know we have a grading company here in Australia for. I got my LeBron James rookie card graded.
Right. What's the name of the company though? Well, and just to answer the questions, there is a CGC Comics in the UK, so just go to cgccomics.uk, and they also do that out there. You know, with European standards as well as Scott's Collectibles that could also help you with some CGC grading in the UK.
Well, see, there you go.
Oh, what's that?
So that's my grading. So this is Card Gradings Australia.
Okay.
But it's a LeBron James rookie card. Sorry about the reflection because it's a chromium card. Yeah, Halo's pretty good. I have had my Amazing Spider-Man number 300 graded there, the chromium edition one. They're pretty good. I just found that earlier on, and I got mine done back in 2014. And I found the logo at the top, not the greatest looking, but they've improved over the years. But the actual casing itself for Halo is actually really strong. I think stronger than CGC.
I've had only one CGC, which was the first appearance of Lobo, because I also have a Raw. I sold the slab immediately. I'm like, get out of here. I don't want this shit in my boxes, bro. I'm not hating at anyone that does it. I'm just saying that if you love that's the way you collect, yo, bless you, man. That's you. Me, I don't want nothing CGC. I love Raw, and then we could make a deal, and then I'll charge you equivalent.
See, I'm a bit torn. I like both. I've got a few CGC books, like graded books, but I also have the same Raw as well. So I'd like to have a combination.
That Todd sent. Look how gorgeous. I know I shared this on the internet.
you
I'm
bastard.
So I'm like, what? I got this? Yeah. Fucking Todd and the family, Carmen, shout out, thank you so much. Means a lot,
That's
Probably kicking ass with the McFarlane toy reviews, and the connection and the bridge building with that amazing company. So, thank you, Babo. You've been smashing it.
I do what I can. I finally got my new Mandarin spawn yesterday.
Oh, which one is that? Is that orange one now?
No, it's the red one, but with all the extra upgrades. With the new head and the more paint.
You're the perfect person to ask because my dumb ass now saw Commando Spawn Mortal Kombat Edition.
That's the 12-inch one.
Should I buy that shit?
I think you should. I think it's a nice display piece for you.
Really, man?
I do. I really do.
Okay, Bobo is a bad influence, folks. Thank God my wife's not there.
No. Seriously, like I don't need that 12-inch Commando spawn. Because it's just gonna sit there. I'm never gonna do anything with it.
I need it in my life, Bobo.
But I think it would look good in your background, and you have a super huge passion for Spawn more than I think probably anybody on the Crusading team.
Oh yeah, bro! I have a box up there full of the old characters, and then I got another box that has the first line still in the cases in the original packaging.
Hey Al, have you seen the new Violator figure coming out?
Yeah, bro. My brother made me laugh. He shared that picture with me. I'm like, God damn, Violator looks diesel. And my brother answers, he's just tired of Spawn fucking him up. Like, he started working out.
He's on the juice.
Yeah, he went steroid. He's going out like Dynamite Kid. Like, yo, motherfucker, I got you, Spawn.
No,
I
want that
one so bad.
No, but I would pick that up.
I want it. Well, once I saw
I
it,
would too.
Pablo, is there any similarities to the other scopes? Even though I see that there's a difference in kind of the pockets, the mask, and obviously the weapons.
It sort of has a similar sculpt to the MK11 because I think that's what it's based off of.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah.
But once again, it's more of a statue than an action figure.
Bob, have you seen the price of the MK11 figures? Like the original red and black with the sword is going over 100 on eBay. The yellow and black is going over for 60 already. I mean, and the white and red is going for a good 40 right now. I'm like, what already?
I only bought the sword black and red. I bought the mace black and red, and then I bought the white with the axe because I wanted the axe. I bought them all for the weapons.
Yeah.
More so, like I was like, I don't really need a second Spawn figure, which is actually a perfect segue because I went to GameStop yesterday to pick up my order on the Mandarin Spawn, and they talked me in pre-ordering this, and I don't want it. It's a good figure, and I didn't do the research at the time. It was kind of an impulse buy, but we have.
Oh,
whoa, dude!
What is that? What is the spear or sword? What you got?
Sword. This one has a blue sword.
Oh, dope!
Wow.
Color scheme.
So,
bastards. How much that one value?
Huh?
That was like a $20, 30, 40?
That was like a $24 figure, I think, because GameStop charges more money.
I'd be one of those assholes that would buy all these color schemes, make a rainbow fucking Spawn.
Rainbow Spawn. Rainbow Batman and Rainbow Spawn teaming up to fight crime.
Yeah, you know, that's what we need. The all different variances and throwing the Green Lanterns, if you will, with the rings, and it's a fucking rap, bro. Color Wars.
There we go. But I want to say, anybody who comments, leaves a like, or shares, and lets us know on Monday with the Toddy Mac interview, the Todd Father would be entered into get this.
Okay, so what would be the hash code?
Hashtag Todd Father CC.
Yeah, Todd Father CC. Todd Father CC, folks. As a matter of fact, are you doing it on screen, Dodgy, or you want me to start typing like an asshole over here? What do you want me to do? There you go. Look at that, folks. If you use that hashtag, you will have the chance of winning this awesome black and blue Spawn. Not because he got beat up, because he's about to do some damage. Awesome, bro. That'll be great. So comment, like, share. Also tune in on Monday. Let us know that you share some stuff. And then it's the business, bro. You're in for the drawing. And then we'll tell Bobo who got in, and he'll pick the names at random, like Drunken Chat does on some muffin wheel business.
Yeah, no, absolutely. We'll get it sent out. I really want this interview to do well for us, which I know Al will do a fantastic job, but it gets you a chance to get something for free, no strings attached, and it gets us a chance to showcase what we do on the Crusading team. So
yeah, please tune in. Yo, this is a big one, folks, and it's the big homie, the Top Father himself. Yo, I am an extreme fan of Spawn, but I'm not gonna ask him the stupid question. How did you get started? No, all that shit is over. It's like, yo, how awesome will Spawn Universe be? And we're gonna get all the details on Monday, for sure.
Remember, if you're not there, you'll end up dead.
Yeah, exactly, man. When Spawn comes out, bro, having it how
nice outcome. Nice simple tagline, right? It's sort of like vote or die.
It's like that movie Awake. You're either on or you're off. So you better be on, bro. On some real stuff. Look at that. Absolutely right there. To win the prize, folks. Win the prize. Win the prize. Wepa, wepa, wepa. Yeah, nah, that we do. So, Bobo, man, let them know where we could tune into the greatness of the mighty retired Wolverine.
The mighty retired, let himself go Wolverine. You can head over to Crisis in the Toyverse on Facebook.com. I'm not there that much, but if I see a notification, I will respond. You can head over to Instagram at Bobo F and Mac, and the same with the Twatter. You can head over there. You'll find me there as well. I mostly share stuff over there. I don't know. I was going to rant about something, but I'm not going to. I'll keep my mouth shut.
Right. Yeah, he's going to rant about being an extreme twatter. I mean,
It's
Twitter.
the twatter. Hey, it's like, if you want to watch WWE, I watch it on the cock now.
What the fuck?
The peacock, that is. The peacocks.
Bro, I think that's the hashtag they do not want, the cock.
The cock.
Zoom in to the cock. What do you
Hashtag
mean?
WWE, the cock.
Oh my god, yo. That's
Folks,
great.
we're talking about roosters here. Don't get any bad interpretations.
Listen, TV, peacock makes sense, but it actually is a great hashtag. It is very dirty because let me tell you, folks, today I saw the most disturbing commercial that had to do with like a vaginal douche. But the thing is that anytime the lady would open up her legs, you would hear someone go, ah, like all happy. I'm like, what's going on here? So I asked my wife, did you just notice what's going on here? She goes, yeah, she's singing. I'm like, her mouth didn't open. She goes, oh.
Wrong mouth.
Okay, bro. What world do we live in that we get songs of singing totos? Holy shit.
Could be worse. Could be Batman and Catwoman.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
This means that Batman likes bacalaitos like any Latino does. He likes that bacalao. It's good. It's tasty and it's okay. He's not Jamaican, folks. I know they don't go. They're like, no, they're blood clot. No, you know what I mean? No.
Batman enjoys seafood.
Oh. Is that calamari? What's going on? All right.
He likes splitting the forest.
Oh,
damn, Dodgy, you went dark.
Yeah, but it's all about those rose petals, kid. You know what I mean?
Oh god. Funny side story. I remember playing a Grand Theft Auto game once, and they called the women's area the Enchanted Forest. And I ripped it off, and I start using it all the time. So stay away from the Enchanted Forest down there.
Oh shit.
There was actually a quite boring story, but
No, man. I get it. No, it's the Enchanted Forest because it is truly enchanted. Because it does mesmerize us, at least folks like yourself. So
that's some witchcraft. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. I went to a toy swap meet today, and it was very depressing.
A swap meet? What do you mean? What happened?
Well, I was in a collector group. They had a swap meet on my side of town. I went. I was hoping that the guy who runs the Facebook group was going to have burritos because he's got great ratings on Google for his burritos. Yeah. I don't even think he showed up today. I was very sad. I really, because his burrito store is on that way other side of town. It's like a 40-minute drive. I was like, I like burritos, but I ain't driving 40 minutes for one.
So, in theory, it was a no Rito for you today.
No, but I did pick up a toy.
Oh, that's good.
Cool.
I picked up that what's his face, Mabulja from the 90s, that big one.
Oh, I got him right here too. Look at
the one from the movie. Yeah, that one.
That's right there.
I paid like $15 for it on card.
Not bad, yo. I got homie still in mint condition. I even got the violator from that era. There goes my homie right here.
Whoa, shit.
Yeah, no, I paid $15 for that thing on card.
Oh, really? Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at this shit.
Would have been a massive card.
That's a beautiful sculpt. That's a beautiful figure.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So,
collection. I mean, I even got the violator from the movie.
Oh, nice. Is that the bendable one or the articulated one?
Articulated.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, I got some shit. I even got Zombie Spawn. For people that don't know, and Zombie Spawn is one of the coolest from that era, I think. It comes with this big ass gun, as you can see, and then it comes with that Mad Max style shotgun that actually is a removable. That's a holster.
Damn, man.
There's only two people I know that have a good Spawn collection. It's Al and Talker Art. Talker Art has like a ton of Spawn.
Oh, dude, I have a ton, but like I said, they're in the boxes, and I still got a lot at my mom's house that I'm going to see if Chris Crash could send them over to me like he did the first time so that I could get the rest of my collection here. Because I got tons of the movie stuff and obviously a ton of other characters, because I must have done, before my daughter was born, I probably did every collection every year. that came out
okay.
until my daughter was born. And then obviously, hey, kid, responsibility, something's gotta stop.
Yeah.
The only older Spawn that I really want to pick up is it's the one with the chair.
I had that. I think I still got it.
See, but
The
this is
throne. It's got the skull, right?
Yeah.
I had that one.
See, this is my favorite Spawn in my collection. Oh shit!
Whoa!
Uh-oh.
Don't let that fall.
No, it's not gonna fall. Yeah, this male Bosa just wants to fuck around. He's the devil, bro. Redemption Spawn is my favorite.
That's a beautiful sculpt.
Yeah, right. I mean, look at it. Look at these wings, bro.
Yeah, that's a really beautiful sculpt.
This is one of my favorite, and I still have what's his name, Cagliostro in the box still too, in the case, the OG Cagliostro.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
In the night, in the night. This is serious shit for me. This is something that when it came to Spawn from the day one, it's a character that I've fallen in love with. I love it. One of the few minority characters that actually is very popular. So it's like, why wouldn't I want to support that? You know what I mean?
The first time I read a Spawn comic was I went to 7-Eleven, and that was back in the day when 7-Eleven had comic books on their racks. Like they would sell them in the front. And they had this trade. It was Batman and Spawn.
Oh, my God.
I still have that book, but it's like they fight this like demon, and like I was just blown away because I never heard of Spawn up to that point. I mean, I'd heard the guys at the comic shop talk about it, but like I was a little kid. It didn't translate till I saw the connection.
I have it in my box. Also, I have these, if you remember these. This is the first edition of the Angela. You see, as we spoke about the Neo Gaming Caputo. It's the medieval Spawn. You see that medieval Spawn figure coming up next.
Damn.
That's supposed to be the next Kickstarter.
Yeah, man, that medieval. Hell fucking yeah, I'm all in for it. And I have that Batman that you're talking about, in the boxes.
Yeah, no, that was a cool, that was a cool comic. But that's how and then I would sneak and watch the HBO show.
Oh, nice.
And then there was a kid in the neighborhood who had like all the Spawn figures. He also had all those old Iron Man figures too. Oh, nice.
Video cassettes, folks. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Right. You need a goddamn VCR, folks. I mean, come on, man. You tell me you pull out the fucking Spawn Japanese game for Dreamcast. First computer.
Well, there's nobody that can deny that you're not a super fan.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Don't deny it, bro. See, I enjoy something, and that's my shit. Like, I really feel like pulling out my whole collection when Spawn, when Todd is on, and just pull out like, I got the whole fucking one, bro.
Well, I mean,
I feel like I won't torture him.
For me, it's getting into something I wasn't able to get into as a kid. That's why I'm so happy for this line. It was a line that I just wasn't able to buy at the time. So getting it now is exciting.
Yeah, being able to get anything at our age that looks this goddamn cool, I don't give a fuck. But it's all right to be a big kid at heart, people. Just do it, bro. It's
absolutely.
All right.
So, folks, remember Monday. Watch the video, leave a comment, like, share, so you can get it. Use the hashtag ToddFatherCC, and we'll have a winner announced by the end of the week.
Send me a picture of that bad boy so I could share on our socials too and be like, tune in and win.
I like the way that sounds. Tune in and win.
That's right.
Indeed.
But, gentlemen, I kept you guys way longer than I normally do.
Well, hey, listen, anytime we talk with the Wolverine of Colorado, we love it. You know what I mean?
The Wolverine of the Rockies.
Wepa. I love it. Mama, thank you, bro. Like always, every week, you just add shit to my list, and I'm lucky I'm not the worst yet.
I don't mean to do it. It just sort of happens.
I know you don't do it on purpose, but thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Bobo.
Oh, thank you guys. Be safe. Be good. I will see you guys next Saturday, and we'll do it all over again.
And what is that famous saying?
Say that again.
What's that famous saying of yours?
When in doubt, pull it out.
Oh shit! Bro.
Don't be a fool. Wrap your tool.
That, he's not lying. He's not lying. But it's the great oogly moogly later.
Great googly moogly. I will catch you guys later.
Later,
all right, later, Bobo.
Bob was the man, bro.
He is. He really, really is. But I mean, a lot of good toy news there. Thanks for everyone who participated. But please look out for that. You know, that hashtag ToddFatherCC to get your opportunity to win.
That's for real. Spin and win, yo. Monday, 12 p.m. EST, YouTube, Twitch, Periscope. I will be talking to the one and only Todd Father. If you have any questions that maybe you want to hear be asked, please, yo, send them. Send a comment. Send a DM my way. Comic Crusaders on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram.
Absolutely. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Yena
Wepa
Show. But yeah, it's been an absolute blast. Thank you for joining us. Please click like and subscribe to get more from the Wepa show and all the other shows on UCPN and the Comic Crusaders. And don't forget to check us out at comiccrusaders.com.
You know the deal. Check it out. And undercovercapes.com. Para que tú sepas, I'm Al Mega with the one and only Dodgy 86 in the mix. We check you out next week where we could talk about a whole bunch of nothing again. Later.
All right, later.